My name is Kenya. I'm back again, and because of the many issues that are surrounding our state at the moment, of which today we shall focus on a healthy strike and fake fertilizer as controlling the state. Kindly, I request that before I move, you take a second to subscribe, watch, and share. More importantly, subscribe so that whenever we post another video, it is able to reach you. So back to my topic, or to our topic, health strike and fake fertilizer as having controlling the state, the Ruto's Kenya Kwanza regime. Why do I say that? Why do I say that the two institutional issues are controlling the state, have actually fixed the state in a point that it does not, or it is not able to move forward and backwards. First, the health strike is denying the citizens, the poor citizens, the common man, one of their basic rights. That is the right to health care, which should be affordable. Second, fake fertilizer is denying the government its legitimacy as the rightful government in power, because it is the duty and the responsibility of the government or institutions to protect its people, to protect them from harmful things like fake fertilizer. Furthermore, one of the main pillars and the first one of the Kenya Kwanza government is based on agriculture. Ruto believes that, or the president of Kenya believes that, if there is fertilizer, Kenya is going to be a food secure nation. Actually, each day when President Ruto goes to bed, he thinks of agriculture. And one of the things that comes to his mind is fertilizer. And then it has been found that there are so many issues surrounding fertilizer, meaning that the president is not sleeping. A fact that was confirmed by Farouk Kibet, who is assistant, that there are a few cartels who are using subsidized fertilizer to enrich themselves. Let's go back to health strike. Today in the morning, I was sent a crib of a patient in Mombasa. I was sent a crib of a patient in Mombasa who is in dire need of two things. The first one is not able to access Medicare. The second one, the patient is not able to access government doctors because they are on strike. Article 1 of the Kenyan Constitution provides or talks of the sovereignty of the people of Kenya, that all of the sovereign powers belongs to the people of Kenya. However, the sovereign powers must be exercised according to the Constitution, and therefore they can be exercised directly or through representatives. That's why we have the national government, we have the state, we have the county governments exercising them on behalf of the people. But person, citizens, mwananchi, being the soul or having the sovereign powers drawn from the constitution, it shouldn't in any time be put in a condition that it cannot be able to acquire Medicare because of the strike, because of the disagreements between the state, county governments, council of governors, the CS, Nakuminja, and the doctors union. So there are many individuals who are involved in that scandal, a scandal of denying the citizens of their basic rights. Of course, each person, the doctors, the council of governors, and the CS for health are all trying to exercise their rights as according to the constitution. But they should remember, that the sovereign power belongs to the people. And these people are the ones who even contribute to the taxes and the money that they are paid. The taxes and the money that the doctors are striking so that there can be an increment. So what should be done so that such issues should not happen? It is true, Nakuminja made historical injustices under her ministry, but that should not be the end. She should end them by ensuring that the citizens are very well protected. On the other side, we have CS Mithika Linturi, who does not accept for over 2 weeks that there is fake fertilizer. A confirmation that has even come from the office of the president through Farouk Kibet, because wherever Farouk Kibet speaks, Farouk is not any ordinary Kenyan. Whenever he opens his mouth, is Ruto speaking. So, these two things are touching the common man. The fertilizer, the fake fertilizer, which has just come during the rainy season, and the health strike. Why is it that all of these issues that are happening now, or that are surrounding the state, or that have put the state into one corner, affects the common man directly? Is it that they are being controlled by cartels? Is it that the government has been cornered by cartels? And who are these cartels? CS Nakuminja said a few days ago that she is, or some people are feeling jealous because she has fully dealt with cartels. Nakuminja is lying to Kenyans. What she has done has not yet been felt by Kenyans. Maybe she made herself more comfortable by acquiring or by gaining more allowances and thinking that every Kenyan has benefited from what she did. The Kenyans should realize the fruits on the ground. And how can they realize the fruits on the ground? First, the issue of strikes should not be there. She should have applied her diplomatic relationship and not her chest, and not saying that someone is feeling jealous on her. The office has no feelings. The office is institutional. That is the highest order of institutional failure, whereby even the state should have taken action against her. So far, you can't tell us that you have dealt with. She cannot talk of dealing with the cartels who are not in prison, who are not in court. Who are those cartels? None at all. That is a populist language. And it is important when such happenings happen, when such things, crucial issues happen, because the ministry is very well funded. The Ministry of Health is well funded. The Ministry of Agriculture is well funded. It's always good because you are unable to manage the resources within that ministry. Just write to the president, to the appointing authority, and inform it of you being incapable of ensuring that the sovereign people with their sovereign power have got their health care. The sovereign people do not get fake fertilizer and you don't have answers for that. It's good to write to him a letter and tell him kindly, can you allow me, Mr. President, Dr. President, the PhD man, can you allow me to go and rest with my family? Because it is unethical, it's not suitable to earn the cover's money without performing my duties. The CS for Agriculture said, or even today is not very sure whether there is fake fertilizer. But the farmers, the main farmers, the original farmers who have been using fertilizer over the years know that there is fake fertilizer in the market. The doctors have got a right to strike. They have got a right to negotiate with the government. But this right should not in any way hinder the common man who is very poor in most cases from accessing Medicare. Because even if they are given what they need, the increment they need, how will they uncover the damages that they made? Actually, a strike should be used as a last resort. They should look for better ways of paralyzing those who fund their salaries, apart from paralyzing the sovereign people, the coffers, the people who pay for them. When we come to the issue of fertilizer again, I want to show how the two institutions have cornered the government. When we come to the issue of fake fertilizer, we find that the fake fertilizer has been brought out at a time when it is the beginning of the rains, at the beginning of the rain season, when even in Nairobi, we have some rains. No, Nairobi, when it rains, it becomes history, it becomes news. And there is a clip in our YouTube which is even showing a farmer in Nairobi, Kangundo Road, worried, a serious farmer of urban farming, worried of the type of fertilizer that they are going to get so that they can plant maize. during this rain season. Who are these? Who are these who have captured the government institutions? The Honorable Rigathi Gachagua said that he's going to deal with the issue of state capture. But today, every institution has been captured. I'm not sure whether this Honorable, the Deputy President, whom I respect so much, is able to see or to realize that everything that is happening is all about state capture. It's all about the cartels taking power over the state. What is being done so as to ensure that the government or the institutions of government run smoothly? Is it that when the doctors, when the council of governors, when the labor court, when the state and the many other institutions come together with defined minds, with the orders from elsewhere, so that they cannot agree, and the sovereign, today I'm there for the sovereign, for the sovereignty of the people, and the sovereign person is suffering. What is happening with our beloved people? Why is the state with a sword allowing everything to be captured? I want to repeat this again. I've been saying it time and again. When there is such a strike in countries that are well developed, like China, they reward the strikers. Once the strikers have been rewarded, like now, the farmers should be compensated. The doctors should they should increase the salaries for the doctors, and afterwards deal with the cartels that have caused those extra expenses to the government, because these issues are simply money-made. They are simply money-made. These are the cartels who have captured every way of life of the individuals. And finally, the last question that I've already answered was, what should be done? What should be done? I said the cartels should be kept on watch. Various institutions of government should reason out. They should not go to the table with with the rigid mind. I therefore request my viewers this evening that you watch this video, or you continue watching these videos, you subscribe and share, so that you will always get the required content, the enlightenment, what is needed in the modern society. Have a pleasant evening. Thank you.